Welcome to the 304 Talk, where bitches make niggas holler for $1 and make broke bitches mad and
get in their bag.
Period. And today we have introduce yourself.
Nowhere key. I already know.
It's because of love, bitch. Yeah.
I got so many names, so it's like TT Noel, Mohawk, Dragon, yo.
Like Nicki Minaj.
My face card pretty good, so y'all know who I am.
Pretty good or is good?
It is.
Yeah. Stop playing. Don't play with yourself like that.
It is.
So, are you a dancer, right?
Yeah.
So, do you call yourself a dancer or an entertainer? Is it a difference?
I call myself an entertainer because when I first started dancing, I was only a stage girl. I did not do that walking up on customers.
But you good on stage.
I was strictly on the pole. I only did stage performances, pole work. I did not go to customers. So, like, for me, that's how it was about performance for me when I first started. But when I figured out, you got to hop on these niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was hopping on these niggas.
Yeah. You got to mix it and do both.
You got to mix it, yeah.
But you are a good entertainer on stage. Like, not every female has that. Because I'm not a stage ass bitch. I'm going to go up there, but I know me personally, I would feel offended if I would have to do a stage set after you did a stage set. Cause like, why would y'all play with me like that? I'm just be for real. Like, bitch, put me on first and then do her. Cause how can I? She just did all of this shit.
Yes,
I'm finna like, come
That's
on.
how I felt. First time I ever went to Miami, I was 19. I was 19. And I still was like I'm slim. Y'all see how slim I am. So I was even slimmer than this when I first went to Miami. And I'm like, I'm not finna be like, this is crazy. Like, I wasn't even thinking about the fact that they like big booty, big titty, thick hole. I wasn't even thinking about that.
So did you already know how to do like the pole already?
Yes, okay. I already knew the pole.
See, it be them skinny bitches.
That's what the fuck saved me, girl. That's what saved me. I swear to God, y'all, I worked at KOD, not the new KOD, the old KOD, where it was in the warehouse. I worked at the old KOD, and I went there, and they said I could work. And my first day said I probably made like $600-700 off being on the pole.
That's still good.
I was like
yo, and you a baby stripper. That's
and
still
I was skinny. That's the thing. I was skinnier than I am now.
So Miami has always been like thick capital type shit.
Yeah, type shit, but it's really not because the niggas low key would be like, I like that shit. I like that nasty shit.
Yeah, because they be having little dicks, and when you skinny, it make their dick look bigger.
Niggas really do prefer
because it makes their dick. It makes their little dick look bigger. That's why they like skinny girls. If you have a little dick, of course you want a skinny girl. Your dick is gonna look big.
That's true. But no, the niggas in Miami.
But skinny girls, y'all take dick real good.
Some of the niggas in Miami, they really just be like, they spend more money when they know that you natural or you not like look like everybody else. They spend more money. They like that. So
because them BBLs gonna be good all the time.
My first time in Miami, I was 19.
That was like your first time dancing?
Yes, I was 19. I was like, and you gotta remember, like, I was athletic. Like, so from middle school to high school, I ran track, I played basketball. So I didn't have like the jiggly loose skin. I was like muscular looking.
So how did you get into dancing? Was it like you knew dancers, or was it like one of those?
Oh my God!
You seen it? It's like, I want to be a dancer. Like,
this is what happened, y'all. I moved to Sanford when I was in my mom moved when I was in 11th grade. I was like, I want to finish school year out, so I finished school year out in 11th grade. I went to Sanford 12th grade year, and so after I graduated high school, well, when I turned 18, I was still in high school. Yeah. So my mama was like, don't leave yet. You just finished high school. But I was ready to go. I ain't gonna
She wanted you to stay.
I was ready to go. My birthday, January 8th. I didn't graduate high school till like March or May, whatever the fuck. And so I stayed only because she was like, just stay till you finish high school. So I stayed, finished high school. When I say I was gone. Baby, I was gone.
So what you was like dancing, you already knew you wanted to dance.
So let me tell you. So I was in Orlando now. Cleo's, it was the popular club in Orlando at that time.
Yeah.
So I went to Cleo's and I was putting up an application to be a waitress, like doing like bottle girl shit and making drinks and shit, going to everybody club. So when I got the job, I was being a waitress, y'all. We was getting minimum wage plus tips. So I was getting a paycheck.
Wait, what was their minimum wage though?
Like 5.
I was gonna say because when you work a commission job,
this was in 2009. So
because I worked a commission job. When you work a commission job with tips and commission this and that, the minimum wage is like $5.
Yes.
So yeah,
and minimum wage for a bartender, waitress, any type of job like that is really, really low. It's not like your regular.
Because you're getting tips.
Yes.
That's why they don't give you the.
So when
regular.
I started there, I think I was getting like $5.45, $5.75, something like that per hour. But as a person in the strip club who only expect tips only, that was a bonus for me. And then I'm new to it. So it was like, I'm like, I want to get tips and I'm going to get this check. Yeah. So anyway, one day I came to work and the manager, he was really like some movie shit. He was like, hey, I don't got no dances tonight. I need you to dance. He was like, I buy your outfit, your shoes, your everything. I need you to dance.
Yeah, bitch, you better.
And the same night, I ran into my homegirl who I was in high school with. She was in there trying to be a dancer.
Okay.
She was like, girl, I'm about to dance. I was like, what? The manager asked me to dance.
So before you danced, was you like already familiar with the strip club atmosphere?
Hell no.
Okay.
I had never been to a strip club ever in my life. That shit was brand new.
See, and I always advise. I always say before you dance, I'm gonna at least go once. At least.
So I was a waitress for like I ain't gonna say 2, 3. I got like 2 paychecks. So I was a waitress for like maybe 4 to 6 weeks, something like that. And then I started dancing. And that night when he was like, I'm gonna buy you outfit, buy your shoes, and I danced that night, I never went back to being a waitress.
I would have racked up a little check on
his face. I was like, oh hell no, I'm missing the real money right here. Yeah. And it's less work, I ain't gonna lie. Like bartenders and waitresses, they do a lot of work. They be running back and forth nonstop for hours and hours and hours. No.
And you have to remember people orders.
As a dancer, I might literally work 2 hours or an hour and a half or something like that. You know, like I'm not really working. I'm basically just waiting for y'all niggas to throw some money.
Facts. I don't know, because you know people like to say like bottle girls and waitresses, that's not a real job. Yes, it is.
How? I can file taxes just like you.
I don't been in shit. I don't been to the little shooter girl walk around with the little
taxes just like you. Bitch, it's called 1099 for you uneducated assholes.
Not that it's a real job. They think it's a very easy job to do.
It's easy when you're dealing with drunk people all night.
People don't realize that because people are ignorant. But shit, even me as a shooter girl, because even then, at the same time as a shooter girl, you know the people that walk around take them little fake ass shots to do. We're supposed to sell or have at least a certain amount of number of those shots by the end of the night, bitch. You need to have bitch. You better. Oh, bitch, I used to be running through hoes. Yeah, I have to go back and forth, and then people listen. I'm a shooter girl. They thinking I'm a waitress. They thinking I'm a ones girl. They think I can make them drinks. So I have to constantly deal with people all night. Like, I can't make you a drink. Well, why can't you? I cannot do that. This is my job. I'm not a bartender. So you got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then
I've never been a shooter girl. So
now I would get some ones. Like I would help with the ones for sure. And bitch, I'm taking some of the ones out them hoes. Bitch, fuck you. I did. I'm sorry, bitch.
You was?
Bitch, I'm hungry out this.
Wait a minute. So they give you 100 ones, and how much you get them?
No. 90? So somebody said they give me like 5. No. But my, clubs, they already take out like 5 to 10 ones already. I'm not
all the clubs now.
I'm gonna take over however many my ancestors say is enough. Nigga be like, give me 500 ones, bitch.
You gave him 490.
I'm taking something out of every single 100. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Because he may tip me, he may not tip me. It is, yes, that is stealing it. However you want to look at it, but either way it go, you're buying ones. You supposed to throw all that shit anyway.
Yeah.
Why are you leaving a club with ones?
If you don't plan on throwing them, why
exactly.
Why you get them?
That's the only way, babe. You know he's gonna leave it.
I hate when they go come show out, get 2, 3, 4, 5,000 ones, put it all on the table. Like, nigga, I don't give a if you throwing that shit.
But I actually had a time where nigga, oh my god, this is the but this is the brokest shit I ever seen in a fucking club. And I know God watching me. This nigga asked for 100 ones, and it's the one time I didn't take nothing out of it.
And he ain't throwing dollars.
I was at cocktails, girl. I come back with 100 ones. Girl, that nigga sat there in front of me and counted all those ones to make sure it was on. I said, "Are you serious?" I said, "You broke, bitch."
No, people do that,
girl. Either way,
and you know what? It's to me.
You know how broke you have to be and ask for 100 ones and sit there and count and make sure.
No, it's not about being broke. It's about the fact that you.
No, but he was a broke nigga.
Don't try. If you feel like you a broke nigga, that's
no,
different.
No, he really was a broke nigga.
But to me, the principle of that and why people get mad is because don't try me.
So
if
when you buy,
tell me, you know what's 10%.
Well, let's break it down here a little bit. So when you buy ones from the clubs, when you go throw money, you telling me that you count the ones and make sure they give you $100.
I don't count them.
Why don't you?
I just don't care to count them.
Why don't you care?
So I'm gonna throw it anyway.
Right. You're not a broke bitch.
Right, but that's not the point. Everybody
I get what you're saying with the principle.
You can't think that everybody gonna think like you.
Where I come in with the part, it'll be like, okay, so if I'm at the club and I order some food, order something, and she was like, okay, your total $75 and I give you $80. Yeah, bitch, give me my $5 back. I probably still was gonna tip you, but the fact that you just felt obligated to keep my $5 without giving it back, now you give me my shit back.
But bitches do that.
Now that's the time of trying to be like counting hundreds of. Not every strip club take a percentage out, but majority of strip clubs do. Majority do. And the only reason why that nigga only got 100 ones back because I had went to the bat with John, little white ass, a little John White, old ass, love John. Because I went to the bat to go get him instead of getting him behind a bar. That's the only reason why he got 100 ones. But no, that nigga was a broke nigga. I hate him. And that's another reason why I don't like light-skinned brown niggas.
I hate you.
Oh my God. So we have your baby here today. You want to introduce your baby?
So this is a banana.
It's okay. I kind of got her tipsy, y'all.
I'm a little tipsy. This is a banana butter boa. It's a he. It's not a she. And his name is Prince. And I do take him in the club. I have 5 snakes, so I have 4 other snakes at home.
I didn't even know she had 5 at first.
I also have a red-nosed pig and a Yorkie.
Do the snakes and the dogs get along?
They don't be together. The snakes be in the tank and the dogs be where they be at. But those are my babies, and it's like crazy because I used to be like completely terrified of snakes. And something just like, cause I've been on like some whole other like spiritual shit lately, so it's like, it's a lady came to bottoms up. This lady came to bottoms up with a big stupid ass box. The box was like this big ass box. This lady had a snake that I'm big now.
Oh, so like the one that can eat a person?
The snake, it was like an anaconda. The snake covered both of my arms and it went down past my arms. It was big as fuck. And she kept it in a wooden box. And so when I held her snake, it's just like all my fears went away. I didn't want to scare them more. And I was like, I'm finna get me a snake. And I went and got me a snake. My first snake ever was an albino corn snake.
Yeah.
And that was so many years ago.
So is this the snake that you take into the club when you went?
I take all my snakes to the club.
So how do you get the club to let do you ask?
My blood python.
So do you ask ahead? Like what do you say? You just bring it.
Yes.
So have you ever had any problems where you bring your snake and like the owner?
I went.
So how do you handle that?
I just be like, okay, I won't bring it again.
Okay.
But I still have it out.
Yeah.
So that happened when I went to Centerfolds. I went to Centerfolds. Rose is a fucking dog. So she the lady that's take the bar for me and, you know, run everything, be the manager. And she seen that snake on the floor. She was like, we can't have no animals in here and you can't have that. She was saying it nice, but she basically was like, you can't have it. So I had it for the night and I ain't never bring it back.
So y'all can see kind of long.
Yeah. And when I got him, he was way smaller than that. He was like half of that.
Snakes, they grow depending on the size of the cage you put them in, right?
No, it depends on how much you feed them.
Okay, so I
feed my snakes once a month. If I would feed, if I feed this snake every week, he would be like double this. Already.
So I thought with snakes, I know it feed them too, but also I thought if you make their their living space bigger, they're gonna grow bigger. I thought that played a part into it. Because think about it, a snake, if you put him in a look, why he's not gonna grow too big. I thought the feeding and the living.
They literally grow off how much you feed them. Like I feed him once a month. If I feed all my snakes, I feed all my snakes once a month.
Because what's the longest a snake can go without eating?
Months.
I know that's the thing.
Yes, 2-3 months. When I had a snake, I still have it. One time it wasn't eating. It's a Dumeral python. It's from Africa, so it's not an American snake. I had it. It wasn't eating for like 2 or 3 months, and I had to call the people who I bought it from. Like, my snake ain't been eating. What to do?
That's when you learned.
It was like, oh, that's what they do. Blah blah blah. So, but she ended up eating. It's a she. She ended up eating, but they go into like this hibernation thing.
Yeah, I know
they don't want to eat. They don't want to do nothing.
So, do you think you make more money when you didn't work with your snake or without it?
That's a good question.
You think you make more?
It's equal. It's equal because when I bring the snake, people be so shocked that I have a snake.
Yeah.
They be like, "Is that real?" And I'm like, "No, I got a fake snake."
Because it's not a thing that you see. It's not a thing that you see.
On my neck, but they literally be like, "Is it real?" And I'm like, "Yes, it's real." So
especially because snakes don't be moving, so sometimes it could look fake, and then that's all. It's not a thing that it's not a thing that you see.
Yes.
Even out of town, not even in Jasmine, like out of town, that's not a
thing. But baby,
I
said so it always sets the trend.
It brings that shock factor.
After I started bringing my snake, some other people started trying to bring a snake in the club.
Really, Jasmine?
Yes.
I know, but I don't go out like that for
in cocktails.
How did that work out?
Yes, I don't know. I seen them bring it. I'm just like, everybody want to do it.
So you make money regardless with or without. You know,
I make money with or without the snake.
But it just brings that extra shock factor.
The snake is 50-50. It runs half the people away and it lures half people in. They be like, oh, I want to see your snake, and I hold it, and like that make them tip.
Definitely, because I'm gonna charge a bitch. You want to take a picture of my snake? Charge $20.
Period. Period.
I said I gotta start doing that when I travel out the country, because like people be wanting to take pictures with me and stuff, and I'm like, I guess certain places I go, they're not used to seeing black people. That's one. Even though I identify as brown skin, but in person I look lighter. So I don't know if they don't see that many black people with my hair be crazy. But yeah, bitch, run me some pesos, whatever, euros, whatever the fuck you got. I'm not gonna take no free picture, and you gonna show your coworker, look at this black girl that I saw. Yeah, fuck you. So have you took your snake out of town with you to go work?
I did. I took it to South Carolina, and it was not having that shit. They was like,
in the country.
Yes, they was like, no. And for me, I felt like I'm a real, like, I can sense people and shit and determine vibes in like 0.2 seconds. So it didn't take me long to know that. But also, the reason you're telling me,
you wasn't like a regular there too either.
No. So the reason you're telling me that I can't have it is because you don't want me to stand out over your regular house girls who be here. You don't want me to stand out too much from what they be doing. So because I have a snake, that's too wild. It's gonna draw people to me, and I'm not from here.
No, not even that. So you gotta look at it. But you gotta look at it as well too. That like, I mean, you know how pit bulls have like a bad name. Mm-hmm. Snakes do too. So the fact that you're not like a regular person that they know from there, you're new. They probably thinking like they could think your snake was crazy or something. No. So it could have also been a safety hazard too as well. You get what I'm saying?
I do think that's
it could have
part
been
of the reason why I said, but to me, and I'm normally always right. I'm just telling you, when I think some shit, I be fucking right. And I be fucking right. To me, they said that I could not have because they did not want me to stand out from the
they said,
yeah.
Then that's crazy.
I said, so couldn't have a snake. I had a butt plug in. It's changed.
They said something about the butt plug?
They said something about the butt plug. Oh, you can't have that. How? This is my body.
In North Carolina? No, South. That's crazy.
South Carolina. The snake, I was in Gen X, and the butt plug,
I like
and
that
the
club.
butt plug, I was in G Club. They said,
I like Gen X.
They said you can't have that. I said, why? This my body. Why I can't have it?
Okay, I'm just surprised about the butt. Yeah, definitely.
So therefore, you want me to? You don't want me to stand out from the girls that you already have here.
That's facts. But that comes back to a networking plays a big part. But also, so you gotta network a little bit more.
But they always let me work, so I don't complain because they don't be letting everybody
work. But this was like when you first started.
Yeah, like my first time going to South Carolina.
I feel like if it was to go back and I feel like if you was to go back and try to do the same shit again, they would let it go now.
They probably would.
You know what I'm saying? You're
not.
I didn't
never try after that.
You gotta.
I didn't never try.
You know the politics of working in the club.
I didn't.
That is true. Definitely not to take away from like other girls, but also too you done made face, you done network and everything familiar.
Trash.
It don't matter.
It's trash.
It's not familiar. It's not familiar. It's loyalty. It's familiar. It's the politics of the club. You get what I'm saying?
A couple girls that's like actually cute and fine.
And then especially they see you working out, you done made money, this and that. So then they're definitely gonna be more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I was you personally, I would try it again. So I have this little game here. I done got her to. I'm listening to my shit kicking in. Yeah. Okay, wait. What is it called? Extra dirty. Truth or drink.
When you was saying them shit.
All right, so we're gonna play a little card game. It's supposed to be nasty. Is it freaky? They got kind of little childish ass games.
And then I want to make some little comments on my show that I got going on. So what I pick? How many I pick?
No, do the ones. Pick whichever one. We're gonna play question. Yeah, one at a time. Back and forth. But okay, like this would say, who here is the most sexually successful? I don't know y'all sex life. I'm gonna put that back because I don't know what y'all doing y'all private time. Y'all might know what I do.
What is the earliest in the day you've ever gotten high?
That's the question for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the earliest? Okay, wait.
So, for me, I'm like a very, natural person, so.
Bitch, soon as I wake up.
I fucking advocate for everything natural that grows out the earth. And marijuana is one of them.
And ain't say what you did.
I've been a strong advocate of marijuana. Listen, all the other shit ain't y'all on.
What's the earliest? Straight to the point. What's the earliest?
The earliest is soon as I get up, motherfucker.
Honestly,
soon as I wake up. That's the earliest.
I'm a little perky. I'm sorry. I hate to admit it. I'm just a cute perky.
As long as I'm not starving to death, I will wake up and smoke me a blunt, hit my baby.
Oh my God, there's people that do that.
But if I'm starving, I gotta put something on my stomach first, and then I eat. Because for me, when I'm hungry,
I'm thinking you mean like as long as you're not picking drugs over food. But no, it is people that do that.
No, I don't pick. Well, weed is not a drug.
Yeah, I know you're not.
Weed
But like,
is not a drug.
no, but think about it. There's people that do that pick drugs over food. I didn't think about that.
That's because they're on drugs.
Oh my
this
God.
is a plant.
I forgot about that.
This is a plant. I will never pick weed over human basic needs, period. You know what I'm saying?
If you do ecstasy, you're not gonna be hungry.
I don't do eggs. I did eggs one time when I was 19. I didn't fucking like it. I'm not a fucking drug person. I stick to the ganja, and that's just that. Y'all hoes doing Adderalls and motherfucking Percocets.
Motherfuckers got ADHD.
No, them hoes don't. Them hoes is lying. Them hoes, when them hoes is 23, when they get 43, they gonna need a whole motherfucking kidney. Anyway, yeah. I just fuck with the ganja.
The earliest I have done drugs, probably as soon as I wake up, or either one of those wild nights, like we going ham, bitch. I ain't go to sleep. It's 10 in the morning. Probably done did a little addy, a little something, keep it, stay up. Yeah, it's amazing. The older I got, you realize a lot of people do drugs.
Yes, everybody. 98% of people do something, and most people think of like an actual physical thing that you're putting in your body, but no, it could be you did it watching TV, you did it watching porn.
We ain't going that deep into it. No, but we ain't going that deep into it. We going into
it could be any of that.
Liquor is a drug. Liquor, weed, pills, smoke, all of that. Yes. No, I'm talking about that. Everybody does that.
Yeah.
So your question: have you ever felt like you earned the right to be a fucking asshole? Hell, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You ever earned the right to be an asshole?
Yeah. I deserve the right to be an asshole every day, because when you value your time, that gives you the right to be an asshole off rip.
Especially if it's somebody that plays with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because time you cannot get back. If I go spend $1,000 in the store, I can get $1,000 back. But while I was in the store for an hour trying to spend $1,000, I can't get that back.
Especially like working in a strip club, because you know, dealing with like a lot of personalities. You know, some people might try you start off being nice, but motherfuckers always gotta like push the button, push the envelope and stuff. So now I have to be an asshole. So definitely earn the right. When somebody tries you, definitely I feel like I earned the right. You ever give somebody like a guy a dance, and you know the guys that like to be handsies and stuff, and then when you don't, but you ever know that you don't tell him like no,
yeah,
listen, and he don't care back. So like, how do you handle that situation with a handsy customer?
It's 50-50. Some people be like, oh, okay, all right.
With the one that doesn't understand that, like he don't know.
Some people be like, them the ones that be like, oh, you a stripper.
So how do you handle that?
I'm supposed to do shit.
So how do you handle that situation?
I said what I said. You're not gonna touch me. As a matter of fact, after that, I'm just walking away.
Yeah.
I'm taking all the whatever money you gave me on the floor in my costume. I'm taking it. I'm walking away, because I'm not gonna deal with nobody who feel like I'm supposed to do something because I'm a dancer. Fact. I'm not supposed to tolerate disrespect because I dance. Y'all just got the game fucked up. Period. I don't have to tolerate nothing I want to tolerate. And niggas be so disrespectful. Niggas. Fucking Caucasians, whatever y'all want to call them, the backs Mexicans, whatever y'all want to call them. I'm just saying. I don't call them that personally. I'm just saying.
I know you don't, but oh my God.
No,
I thought you was gonna say foreigners.
No,
I didn't think you was gonna go straight for the jugular.
All the stereotypes, whatever y'all want to call them. I don't call them that.
Mexicans do be the fucking worst customers
to have. I don't call them that. They do Mexicans, dollars.
Mexicans be the fucking worst. And they try
to put their whole finger in your pussy.
Mexicans be the fucking worst.
Don't be disrespectful.
Let's switch it.
What you is. Like, don't disrespect me. I'm gonna walk off on your ass, and I might get your ass put out. Don't play with me. The fuck? I'm just saying.
No, because you're telling the truth, man. I'm sorry. I'm not a racist person, but I am kind of racist.
Okay,
sometimes.
Your question.
We black. We can't be racist. No, but
I'm not racist at all.
We black. We could be prejudiced.
I like Mexicans, girl.
To a certain extent.
But not the ones that be in the strip club.
No, to a certain extent. No, okay, so here's the thing. The two people I do not like is Mexican and Indians. And no, bitch, not the Indians that was here in the USA. Those are Native Americans. They aren't Indians. The reason why they call Native Americans Indians is because they thought it was in India. But y'all should learn that shit in school. So, but... The Indians, they be musky and they always want to do a discount coupon, this and that. Mexicans, the thing about it, Mexicans. No, here's that. Mexicans
do be musky.
You did. It's something with their religion. I don't know.
They bathe like once a week or some shit.
No, they don't wear deodorant. They don't believe in it. They don't wear deodorant. I swear they don't. I swear to God.
But you can make your body not smell.
No, you can't.
Listen, if you rub a lime under
they're not doing that.
Exactly.
They don't know about that.
That's why they stink.
So we're not here to teach y'all schoolish shit. But you know why we know information like this?
Because we smart.
But yeah, not only that, because we work in a club, we deal with different people. We deal with all type of cultures of people, all different type of ages of people.
And I work in the medical field, so I deal with different people.
So that's even take your medical field time working in a club. So you think about it, we don't see every type of person there is on this planet to see. Motherfucker, we don't see crippled people. We don't see black, white, any type of foreigner you could think of, all ages you could think of. It's a motherfucker 18th birthday. It's a motherfucker 21st birthday. It's a motherfucker divorce party. It's a motherfucker bachelor party. Shit, it's a bachelorette party. Like, we don't see every single type of everything you can see in people. We don't see them drunk. We don't see them sober. We don't see motherfuckers do every single drug you could think of. Like, we don't see everything. So, like, we know how to handle different situations and different people. And that's how we learn about, also, besides traveling, we learn about different cultures.
So, listen, this your question.
No, wait, it's my turn. Wait, what was the question?
You just asked me a question.
I was? Oh, you're right. Okay, my bad. You go. I'm tipsy, bro. That shit been like kicking in.
Which one of your parents would you rather do drugs with?
Ooh, honestly, I would do both with both of them. Both.
I ain't gonna lie, me too.
I have did weed with both of them.
Pause.
I don't give a fuck. My mom actually is the person who, she didn't give me my first pill, but she gave me a tab. When I was in high school, a lower tab, you know, the lower,
for actual pain, not just to give it to you.
No, my heart was hurting.
Right.
Bitch. No, my heart was hurting. I was going through a breakup. Like, it was like one of my first heartbreaks ever. I'll never forget. I was in high school. And
in what grade? 9th or 10th?
I don't, probably like 10th grade.
Okay.
I was in high school. It was like one of my first heartbreaks. It was like one of the boys, my mom met him, everything. And if you ever went through a heartbreak when you was a child, like, you're not eating, constantly crying, bitch. It was this Aaliyah song that Aaliyah song, I used to play that shit every day, all day, 24/7. Back to high school, you up and left me.
Oh, yeah.
Miss you.
Yeah.
Dancing at one another.
Yeah.
That's the song that I used to listen to every day.
To make yourself sad.
No, bitch, I was sad. But those lyrics spoke to me. Like, literally, because he was in high school, been in high school, he went off to college, and was just like, in high school, you went off to college. Yeah. Like, I swear to God, those lyrics fucking spoke to me. I feel like she wrote that song for me. And my mom, she was like, you want a little piece of Laura's help? I was like, yeah. I was sad. And like, I'm not talking, you go through a heartbreak day. Shit, I was happy and so I felt good. It helped me go to sleep and stuff. But yeah, I did a Lord Tab with my mother. She's a great mother. Everything, that was about it. And Lord Tab, it ain't the same as a Xanax, so a perk, so don't do that. But I would do drugs with both my parents. I would do shrooms with both of my parents.
I fucking love
shrooms. Probably, maybe not my mom. I would do it with my dad, because my mom's fucking dramatic.
I love shrooms. My mom, I would probably do anything with my mom before. Yeah. My dad is deceased, but if he was living, I'd definitely do anything with my dad. My parents are just like real cool.
So you would do drugs with them?
I would do like.
My mom too dramatic for shrooms.
My mom, my mom is too. But my dad, he probably would just be like cool with like anything. Mama, she like real understanding. So it's like, if I be like, Mom, I just tried this, I want you to try with me. She, you know what I'm saying? If I convince her, she would do it. But shrooms is the only thing I
ain't got time to talk my mama through a trip.
Shrooms is the only thing that I like outside of weed. When I first ever tried shrooms, I was fucking laughing uncontrollably. It like was.
So when you did ecstasy, what was the bad? It was a bad trip.
God, I didn't like that.
You must didn't do it around people you like.
Was
it ecstasy or was it a jig? Because there's a big difference. People get jigs and ecstasy mixed up.
I don't know. It was one of them. It was a jig or ecstasy. I don't know. I didn't know it was different.
It is.
It was a naked lady.
It might have been more than likely a jig.
I did a half
but it also depends on what year that you did it, because like back in the day, OGs.
I did a half a naked lady when I was 19, so that was 2009.
Okay, so it could have been more closer to ecstasy.
I did not maybe in the middle. It made me stay up for 2-3 days.
You did a whole thing? Oh, that's more so a jig.
I have.
Oh, that's closer to a jig.
It made me stay up for 2 or 3 days. I couldn't eat. I was smoking weed, baby.
Closer to a jig for sure.
It was telling all my business. Luckily, I was did it with one of my homegirls who I grew up since middle school. So it's not like I was telling my business because she already know my business. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together. So I didn't like it. I knew I was not a pill person. Like, I'm not a person that I don't like drugs. I just like weed. And that's what I like. I like weed.
If you do real ecstasy, it makes you happy and horny.
Exactly. And ecstasy is not a drug because you know why? It was not created in the lab. It grows out of the earth naturally in a certain special place.
I love real ecstasy.
But I love shrooms and I love weed, and that's what I like.
You ever had sex on shrooms?
Yes. It's fucking amazing.
How is it? Sex on shrooms is better than sober sex?
Hell yeah. Like, if you think you got a wet pussy before shrooms.
All right. So, what's the strangest porn video you watch that still did the trick?
I ain't gonna say it still did the trick because it didn't. Only certain kind of porn get me off, and that porn did not get me off. And me, I'm not like a porn person anyway. Like, I don't just be sitting like, well, I want to watch porn. But so one day I was scrolling on Twitter.
When you masturbate, you watch porn, right? Or do you have a good imagination?
I'm not really a masturbator, but when I do masturbate, I definitely watch porn. Okay. Or I watch me and my nigga videos.
Either you're not a psycho, so that's good.
Yeah, I watch porn or I watch me and my man. But anyway, so I was scrolling Twitter and Twitter be having all kind of shit on there, bro. Like, Twitter is like the best place to be.
It's the new porn.
It's the fucking best place to be. So I was going on Twitter and I seen some fucking anime. It was a girl and a boy, of course. But the girl kept like transforming. Like, each round of sex, the girl was transforming into like being like more aggressive.
Okay, wait. Like, you keep saying she was. So wait, was it real people?
No, it was anime. It was anime. Okay. It was pure cartoon,
like Japanese anime.
And the girl was like a sexy ass like devil or something. She had a tail. She had like sticking what them shits is, them pointy ass shit sticking out her back. Like, it looked crazy, and they both was blue with different colors. They weren't brown.
You're not talking about the Avatar, right?
No, it wasn't the Avatar. But it made me keep looking at it because I was like, it literally was like the girl was getting more aggressive, trying to make him fuck her, but he really didn't want to do it, but he did because the pussy was so good. Yeah.
Was he blue too?
Yes, that was not like regular color.
Okay.
And it just was like, it didn't turn me on at all. But
it had your attention.
Yes, it had my attention.
It's like driving past a car accident.
Yeah.
You don't want to see it, but it has your attention. Yeah. Everybody.
Exactly.
You know. So or like, you know how you eat some food that's nasty, but you can't put your tongue on it, but you keep eating because it's like, it tastes like something. You go in for like another little small bite.
If it's nasty, you ain't gonna keep tasting it.
It ain't that
it just
nasty,
tastes weird, but you don't know what the taste is.
Unfamiliar, you're right. Like that. You know what I'm saying? It was.
I'm a picky eater, so I don't eat meat.
So wait, was you masturbating to it, or was it you was masturbating?
No, I didn't masturbate. I just was scrolling Twitter and I just seen it.
Oh, you did say Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, and it just made me like just watch the whole thing. It was weird as fuck. It just was weird. The girl, like the nigga had a big ass. The cartoon man had a big ass dick.
How big? Show us.
It was like big.
Show us with your hands.
It wasn't like, it was like big. It was like this.
You have two hands. Show us the width.
Okay, it was like this.
That's the.
It was
what is
like,
that?
this is the girth.
That's the girth. Now
like
show us the length. Oh, that's the width. Now show us the length.
It wasn't long. It was
show us
like this.
I love a good short dick. A good short
dick. That ain't short, bitch. Your pussy taking all that.
What is that? Short. That's like, okay, that's like good 5 inches. That was like 5. I love a good short, thick dick.
I definitely prefer a dick that
I like
has
little
girth
dicks
over like a long. I don't like long dicks.
I'm a little dick lover.
I'm long, but my coochie ain't long. I'm just saying.
I like little dicks for real, and people laugh at me when I say that. I do like little dicks.
Just not ones that's like overly big. Just regular ones.
Definitely not no pinky size, but I can still fuck with that too.
Oh my god, because dude to come in the strip club.
I can fuck with that though.
His dick is like a pinky. He always wear like baller.
He got some weight on him too.
Hell no.
He skinny?
Yes, he regular size.
No, that ain't the same.
He not skinny. He regular size. He not skinny, but he regular size. He not fat. He regular.
That's what I'm saying. He got some weight on him.
His dick, when you like literally when you dance with him, it's like a little finger. It's just going.
That's why I can fuck with little dick, because I come off of clitoral stimulation.
Yes, me too.
So when I'm riding you, I'm gonna come regardless whether the dick big or little, small. Well, I'm gonna come better when it's small because it hits that little G spot inside the coochie.
I come better when I use my vibrator.
I don't like a big dick.
I like to ride and with my vibrator, and
I be humping niggas' stomachs.
That
basically.
made me come real hard.
Think about it. You know, you be riding a nigga with a little stomach, but your clit be rubbing the stomach. Think about it.
I never fucked the fat nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
He ain't gotta be fat. Got a little stomach.
I never fucked a nigga with a stomach.
What's the biggest dick you ever took? The biggest.
Like big dicks,
but what's the biggest you ever took?
Okay, it was a guy in Orlando.
We ain't ask it. Just show us with your hands.
Oh,
we want the width and length.
No, it wasn't long at all, but it was fat. It was probably like it was fat. But I have a little coochie, so what I think fat
so
might not be fat.
How big was his girth?
It wasn't like that. No,
so take my fingers and open them. Take my fingers and open them.
Okay, it was like,
damn.
It was like that.
He was American.
It was like that.
Damn.
But it wasn't long. It was short. It was like 5, 6. It was like 5 inches. It was short.
He'll make a love. I could tell he'll make a love type of nigga.
But he was like trying to like fuck a nigga's stomach out. Like,
but I could tell
I only fucked him one time and I could not fuck him no more. I was like, no. I don't know where you trying to go. That's the end of the pussy. Like, he was trying to go, I don't know where.
Nothing is more funnier than a nigga with a little dick who try to fuck you from the back.
Oh my God.
You know what I know. Like, we know the same thing. It's so funny. It's really think about it. And I have a bigger butt than you too. So it's like,
you got more stuff to get past.
It'd be so cute. I mean, to me personally, depending on the situation, I don't mind. Because, I mean, he rubbing it through my butt cheeks or my thighs. So it's like,
so this is my question for you.
Bitch, that what? Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Okay,
yeah.
So my question for you is, what is your stance on period sex? Do you do period sex or like?
Yeah, I don't like. What do you mean? Like, do I think it's bad or something?
No. Do you have period sex?
Yes.
Okay, but do you have period sex with any person or with the nigga that you with?
No. Yeah, if you my nigga, yeah, I think I don't think nothing's wrong with period sex. Especially like with your nigga, you should have it with your nigga. Now, if it's like a one night stand type of thing,
no.
You shouldn't do it one night stand. But also, it depends on what type of person you is. Because if you one of those bitches, YOLO, I don't give a fuck you, then do your thing. If he's gonna eat your pussy, it depends. If he's gonna eat your pussy. If you're not ready for that nigga to have like a soul tie connection with you, be fucked up about you, then don't do it.
Yeah.
But period sex for me, like I said, yeah. If you my nigga,
I
think it should be down to do it.
Period sex if you my nigga.
No, with your nigga you don't.
No, only if you my nigga.
I was gonna say because
only if you my nigga. I don't
stank on my period either, and I'm not one of those. And then also too. They was dragging me on Instagram because I gave the 3 tips on how to have sex on your period.
Oh.
So have you ever...
And what they were saying?
Have you ever had sex on your period and you never told the guy though?
No.
Real shit?
No, I haven't.
Not one time in your life?
No, I only had period sex one time. I was 19. And I did it in the shower and I didn't like it. And then I just had...
You never had like, it's close to the end of your period and you had sex and you didn't tell him?
No.
Wow.
The second time that I had period sex on my period was with the guy that I'm with now. I was talking about sex on my period. He didn't believe me, so he was like, "Let's go in the shower."
So you have had period sex
twice?
Before?
Yeah, twice.
I don't care how many times. But I'm just saying you have did it at least once.
No, yeah, I have did it. The first time I didn't like it. It was just it felt like my whole inside was just sore as fuck.
No, the point of
but
me
the second
asking
time was way better.
The point of me asking is because I believe every female has had at least period sex at least once in their fucking life.
Probably.
Whether you told
but
the
I
nigga
definitely got
or whether
period
you did
head before I ever had period sex.
Either way it go, I feel okay. So let me rephrase it. I feel like every female has done something sexual while on their period. Yeah. Whether you gave the nigga a heads up or whether you didn't. Every female has at least one time. Yeah. You might have been one of the bitches that had sex on your period. Like, oh, you knocked my period on, fucking liar. Right. Niggas, y'all don't knock bitches period on. I'm telling you.
No, that do happen. That do happen.
No,
if my period finna come on. Tomorrow or 2 days later, yes, that do
he
happen.
Didn't really, you know, having sex.
He made it come early. It wasn't because it was supposed to come.
He didn't knock it on. Like when you have sex, that plays a part on when your period starts. If you don't realize, like if your period usually starts at the end of the month, if you have like a lot of sex or depending on how the dick is and stuff, your period may come on, but he's not the sole. You get what I'm saying? That's just how the body works. All right, say your period, you stop having sex. So what if your period comes on in the beginning of the month, you're not having sex, your period may be late or something like that. Either way it go, it's still close to the time where your period is supposed to come.
Right.
It didn't come just because you had sex.
Yes, it did. And because you got some dick. A day or two before it came early. That's why it came early, because you got some dick.
That's a cute little white lie women like to tell.
No, is true.
No, but some women, I was saying like some women do be on their period already.
No, yes. I definitely
be like, oh, you knocked it on.
I definitely agree with that.
They are
that do be an excuse, but that is a such thing as them making it come earlier from you getting fucked. But I do believe some hoes be lying. They already be on their period.
I'm gonna find a real doctor that went to college. We're gonna get to the bottom of this shit.
No, trust me, I'm telling you.
For real. So wait, what was a period? Yeah. So I'm all for period sex. I have no thoughts about it, especially if you a real hoe, you sell pussy for real, you got a pimp, you a streetwalker, whatever. If you a dancer, a stripper, if you do anything where you are a bottle girl, if you do anything where you have to wear like certain type of outfits and stuff, you can't wear a tampon because you can hide a bit. Okay, as a dancer, you danced on your period before, right?
Yes.
So how do you wear a tampon?
I wear a tampon.
Do you cut the string or do you push it up there?
I cut it. I cut it or I burn it off. I never push it in or like it has been.
I'd be scared to cut it, so that's why I push it because I can take it out.
Times when I have put it like in between like my lips.
Yeah.
But I normally cut it or burn it, and the thing is, you do it before you put it in your coochie. If you try to put it in your coochie first and then do it, it's like
you definitely cut it before.
By my coochie, like I'm scared to
pause
do it.
Before you give kind of like a walkthrough, so because we want to do a little clip, but for somebody watch this video and try to put the tampon in there and cut it, and they must cut their clit. So say like cut it first and then put it in there. Like
so, what you can do is cut it. If you don't have a scissor, you just burn it, but you don't just burn it if you haven't already been doing it because you'll burn yourself. So it's like. What I do, me personally, I take the tampon out the pack, and if I don't have scissors, I tilt it to the side where it's horizontal. I take the lighter and I put it to where the cotton part started and where the string started, and I burn it. And as soon as it catch fire, I just pull the string off. Okay. And so it's like you don't even really burn yourself. It's off. It's gone.
I use an eyebrow archer and you can cut it.
You can't use the eyebrow archer, but going back to what I just said, if you don't have an eyebrow archer and you just pull it off, you're going to have that little pointy part from where you pulled it off and it got burned. Yeah. So you have to make sure you tuck that in. But if you have a nail, most of y'all going to have nails on. It's not a lot of dentures that don't have nails on. So if you have a nail, you just use that to help direct the tampon in your coochie, and then you don't really need a string to do it. You just put it in, push it up. It's no string.
Putting a nail in your coochie don't hurt that bad. People think, depending on how long, if you have, I don't have pointy-nails before and then put that shit in my coochie. You can't really tell because the coocie's so bushy.
It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
But there has been girls who think that they tuck their string good and it's not tucked. And
no,
as a dancer,
they don't think they tuck it. They never tuck it. You're supposed to
at least bend over. Okay,
they never
check one time. They don't check, and then they come out and bend over and the string hanging out.
Like, they never tuck it.
That's embarrassing. I would never want that to happen to me. So I always cut my string off or burn it off or whatever. It's just. Like,
and if you do see a female in that situation, I was just that's what I was gonna say. If you do see a female in that situation, don't try to be that mean girl, that bitch. At least stop them pulling to the side and say it, but don't try to on that cool shit. Because if it was me in that situation and my tampon showing and somebody try to be on some cool shit, bitch, everybody gotta get their ass beat, get shot, died. I don't know how. I would burn a club with everybody. I don't know how. It depends on how I feel that day, but don't be that cool bitch because it's like, what does that do for you?
Nothing.
Because people go out there to do that. Like when I see videos, like have you seen videos where girls tampon string showing and people do like why
they just recording? They ain't saying that.
Like I don't. To me, I don't think that's funny or nice or cool because it's like, what's the point? First of all, a period is natural. Every fucking body gets it. Everybody gets it. Literally, well, every female gets it. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you trying to be cool, like. Especially when it's a female doing a video, like, bitch, you get a period too. Right. So it's like, why do you think what's funny about a period? Like, what is funny about a period?
The whole concept is childish.
Like, what's funny about a period? It's
childish. That's why I just be when I see somebody with their string hanging out, I be like, hey, you might want to go in the dressing room.
As long as a bitch don't stink, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
As long as she don't stink.
So.
Now, if a bitch is stink, then you could be a little cool. But as long as a bitch don't stink, but
it's like no.
But personally, I say if you a bitch that still fucks on your period, I know. I learned this from Cardi B. Drink a warm cup of gelatin, the powder that you use to make Jello. You warm up a cup of water, pour the Jello powder in there, stir it up. Take 5 ibuprofens. You drink the cup of Jello. Fuck your kidneys. Y'all out here drinking meat made by the government, drinking man-made tilapia. Y'all eating man broccoli. Broccoli is man-made.
It is.
Y'all drink liquor. Y'all don't drink 8 cups of water every day. You don't work out. You eat junk food. You eat fried food. You eat motherfucking chitlins. And you're talking about popping 5 ibuprofens is where you want to draw the line. You just sucked the nigga dick last week who you don't know and didn't take a shower and the dick was salty as fuck. But taking 5 ibuprofens is where you want to draw the line. Please, you do perk. You do perk. Some of y'all do Molly. You do ecstasy. You do this XYZ. But taking 5 ibuprofens is where you want to draw the line. I really feel like you have other things to worry about besides those 5 ibuprofens and your kidneys. I'm just saying.
Period.
You put your phone in your bra. That's radiation to your titties.
And to your heart.
It's 5 ibuprofens. That's cool. But drink a cup of gelatin. Take 5 ibuprofens. That's good.
Gelatin is pork, by the way.
So yeah, it is.
Everybody don't eat pork. It's gelatin.
Well, I hope you bitches will read it first. So, but yeah, either do that or put some makeup sponges up there, or use the tampon cup. Some tampon cups is actually made for that.
Yeah.
I don't know the names. Me personally, I haven't used it. Somebody else has, but I'm not a fucking teacher to go do the research on your own. Those are just advice. But yeah. So you have a show coming up. She has 2 shows coming up.
So yeah,
which one you want to talk about first?
So shout out to motherfucking Mimi. Mimi is the CEO EP of Real Baddies of Jax, and I literally was supposed to go to the first audition. I was in one of the Carolinas on some business, and I emailed them. And I was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna make it." They was like, "Go ahead and come," but to the next one. But on some real shit, I literally told my old man, I was like, "Hey, I don't really feel the vibes with this audition. I felt like something was gonna happen."
We're talking about in Jax or in North
Jacksonville,
Carolina?
in Jacksonville.
Talking about the first time when they tried to do it. And then,
yeah. So when I came back to Jacksonville, that it was like a day or 2 later, I heard that they had been shooting at her auditions. They were shooting that same day I was supposed to go. They were shooting. So I said, "See, I told you."
Wait, is that the one when Jazz was like the judge?
No.
Is that a different? That's a different show.
I'm gonna get on that.
Okay. Wait, no, because I don't know. Because
that's something different.
Okay, so that's what I didn't know, because I know the first time they tried to do it.
What happened was everybody seen the Real Baddies of Jax auditions, and then
they was clowning them.
Jazz wanted to go do her own show auditions.
I know the first one, the girls looked kind of young. I thought that was the problem.
I don't know.
They looked kind of young.
I don't know what the problem was, but I didn't go to the first one because I just didn't feel like I wanted to go.
Okay.
They emailed me, they said come to the second one. I came to the second one. I was chosen. I'll be on the show.
Period.
I'm on the show. So, but shout out to Mimi. That's the CEO of the EP of the show.
We're gonna pop up. She got Instagram.
She do have an Instagram.
We're gonna pop up her Instagram right here.
Instagram. Let me find.
No, we're gonna pop it over. It's gonna pop up here. Y'all gonna see it.
So,
and put it in the descriptions.
With being in her show, I was gonna do a show way back in like early 2000s. It was going to be called Jax Bangin' Beauties, literally. I had a network and all that, but I started going to nursing school, so I feel like that was more important. So I focused on nursing school. Yeah. I did that. I didn't do the show thing. So now, since I was on the show, and she had different people that follow her, that look at her, what she doing, that helped me get into doing my own show. So the same platform that Baddies of Jax is going to be on, I'm going to have a show on that platform. It is called A Way Out, and it is for any women, girls, dancers, whatever y'all want to call them, that's in the dancing industry or the sex worker industry. And like
the nightlife, basically.
Period, the nightlife. And dancing is sex work. Even though you don't gotta be selling pussy, it's sex work. Cause
you're selling a dream. You're selling the ideal of it.
OnlyFans girls, you ain't fucking. You selling sex work still. Some of y'all do fuck though. But anyway, it's sex work. So it is an opportunity for women who do dancing, who are into dancing or sex work.
Sex work is basically if you have to use your sexuality or your body or the ideal of sex. That is sex work. You don't actually have to have sex.
Exactly.
Like we go to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? You're selling that dream. Yeah, you're not fucking, but you're But let's not be dumb. You know what I'm saying? Even with your feet, niggas have feet fetish. Niggas like when bitches jack their dick with their feet. So
niggas have all kind of fetish. It ain't just niggas. It's men in general.
Niggas will fuck your armpit if you let them.
Any human with a penis, they all have different fetishes.
A nigga will fuck your armpit if you let them.
The show is for those who have their own business, either active or future plans for a business, that plan to use their business to get out of the industry. I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 5 years. I'm in a bachelor's program right now. My goal is to be a nurse anesthetist and a midwife. So
they say nursing is the job that all the strippers go to. That's like construction for drug dealers. Think about it. Heard, like, when niggas stop selling drugs, they get into real estate or construction.
I've also heard like merchants, girls doing merchant steaming, girls opening hair shops and dance
funny,
stores.
But it is kind of true. It is funny though. I like the joke.
But I seriously like.
It's nothing wrong with it though.
I don't know nothing nobody choose to do, because you choose to do whatever it is that you do in life. You're choosing to do that. But I do feel like for me taking a nursing career, that's not like just me just going to open a store and selling costumes. That take persistence and commitment.
That do, so you can't say that about the costumes too. Anything takes
no,
hard
ma'am, that's not hard work. You go order some shit bulk sale and you put it in the store.
Okay, so think about pause. Work. So before you finish, so do you think being a dancer, entertainer, or stripper is hard work? Yes or no?
Yes, okay. Absolutely.
So if you think being a stripper, dancer, or entertainer is hard work, so is running a clothing store. Yes, you can order stuff wholesale, bulk and stuff, but that doesn't mean people are going to buy it. You still have to worry about marketing, selling, how you're going to do it. You still got to take money into modeling, how you're going to take pictures. You got to put money into websites. So you know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying it's not hard work. I'm just saying it's not the same as somebody who have to go through 2, 4, 6 years of schooling.
I think everything is hard work, but it's just different levels of it.
I agree.
You can't say
I
is.
I agree.
It is a hard work. All of it is.
I agree. So with that being said, we're taking all into consideration. That's what the show is for. Anybody who have a business, I don't care. It could be anything. It could be you got a lawn business. You know what I'm saying? You decorate. You put flooring in. Whatever it is, as an independent Black, white, Caucasian, Asian, anybody any entrepreneur as a woman that does dancing or anything in the sex industry, that's what my show is for. I'm giving opportunity to help you guys get out of the industry, because the goal is never to stay being a dancer or a sex worker.
I actually want to come up. I'm working on doing a financial literacy class, because they help people learn about credit and how they can build up their credit to be better and stuff like that. Because think about, a lot of people don't know about credit. Right. They don't know a lot, or either they don't care about credit. Even your phone bill and your Wi-Fi, you can send your phone bill and your Wi-Fi to the credit bureau, and that can help build your credit. You can use that in order to make your credit better. Yes. A lot of people don't know Capital One. I believe Capital One is the credit card that will accept anybody if your credit is in the fucking negatives.
They give you a secure card.
They will fucking accept you, because other people will not accept because your credit's that fucked up. Right. But you can go to Capital One and get a credit card and help with your credit. Right. So I'm working on doing a financial literacy class. So we could do something together.
So you're a prime example. People like you know what I'm saying, they have a goal, something in mind they want to do. That's what the show is for. I'm going to have maybe 10 girls. We're going to be in the house, do the whole house thing. I'm going to give the winner a cash prize. I'm going to help them set their business up, get us, an office for it, all that. That's what I plan to do. The show is called A Way Out, and you can look for the Instagram. It is under A Way Out Reality Show 23. So then Way Out Reality Show.
It's gonna pop up right here,
23. So before you finish,
before you finish, we're gonna drop the link down below in the description where you can go and send in your application to be a part of it as well, and we're gonna pop up the Instagram name for you to be able to go follow. But what is the date that the Real Baddies of Duval Real Baddies of Jacksonville?
It's the Real Baddies of Jax.
The Real Baddies of Jax. What is the date that it comes out?
The date is child.
We need to see that, bitch.
Let me not lie to y'all, because a couple people that already wrote me and was like, "Was that you?"
Because I thought the shit was gonna draw. Okay, so yeah,
people.
So she's gonna get it up, get it ready.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
So also,
I think it's on Sunday, but I'm gonna verify real quick.
Get the day and the date. But yeah, so ladies, definitely, if you have a plan, I feel like do not waste our time if you do not have a business plan already.
Period. Because I don't accept the people with those.
Because some people,
if you don't have an active business or future business plans, you already don't make the cut.
But some people
just
have a dream.
Be on TV.
No, well, yeah, that's true. Some people do that.
Some people just want to be on TV.
But some people have a dream about they do want a business, but you need to at least have a business plan. It takes work. I feel like anything that you want to do for a living or do for a job, it takes work. Yes. It takes plan. None of this shit is free. Yes. Even if you are a person that is an influencer on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, that shit takes work. You think all they do is just post videos? No. They wake up at a certain time. They reply to DMs.
They do content.
They reply to DMs. They reply to businesses. Some of them even reach out to businesses. They also have to do content that fits their cliche, their niche. Because you can't just stroll away. If this is your niche, like say one guy is just like drug dealing content that's funny, one girl is just like bitches be like, you have to make content that fits your niche. Also, you have to make sure that you post X amount of videos every day. You have to make sure you post like 2 to 3 videos every fucking day. So you have to come up with new ideas. Mm-hmm. You have to do like a lot of things. So it's like people be thinking being an influencer is easy. All you have to do is post cute pictures and do little videos. No, that shit is hard work. Yeah. Just like being a dancer is hard work. Yeah. It looks like it's easy, but it's not. Mm-hmm. So even when you say, that's why I say when you said the thing about bitches having a boutique and a clothing business, it's hard work. It looks like it's easy,
all but that shit hard.
It's hard work.
But like you said, it's different levels, and that's what it is. It's different levels.
So why you don't sell clothes?
That's not my forte. I rather.
But if it's easy, then why didn't do it?
Because why do I need to do it? It's not.
If it's easy though.
It's not a need for me to do it. I feel like I would rather do things.
The need isn't the point. The point is that if it's easy, you can make a lot of money. It's not easy.
But I like to focus on shit that I like to do. I don't give a fuck about selling clothes.
That. No, everybody should. The thing on my point, I didn't like how you try to make it seem like selling clothes is an easy thing.
No. What I'm saying, I don't want to make it seem like any business that you try to do from the ground up is not going to be easy. Period. I don't give a fuck if you sell,
especially like to be successful. Especially like to be successful. It's the point
that a business from the start is not easy.
Because think about how many people think being a dancer is easy.
What I was saying with that statement was that what I did to get to where I'm at and have the certifications and the credentials that I have take work. It take work. It's not just me just going to save up 10 bands to go get a building, buy some clothes, and put it in a store. That's all I'm saying.
A bitch can go save up 10 bands, buy a building, and buy clothes, and be in the fucking negatives because she ain't make no money.
Exactly. But I'm not going to be in the negative with my motherfucker. I'm not talking
about you.
No. But I'm just saying.
I'm not talking about you.
But I'm saying like I said, any business that you're starting from the ground up is not going to be easy. All that shit is hard.
Any work that you do is not easy.
Anything being an entrepreneur is not going to be easy. All that shit is hard.
Because think about, people think dancing is
all
easy.
That
None
shit
of it's
is
not.
hard.
Shit, people think selling pussy is easy.
It's levels to that shit.
Selling pussy ain't easy either. Shit. If selling pussy was easy, every fucking bitch with a pussy would do it. Yeah. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. Just like how people being a waitress. I don't want nobody to say how people think being a waitress is easy. Yeah. If that was easy, everybody would be a fucking waitress. It's not. It looks easy, but I don't want nobody
to take what I said earlier to you is like an offense.
No, but that's why we're breaking it down.
It's not like. It's not like,
and that's not taken away from what you did going to school. Because I had a fucked up memory.
No, like
I can't go to school.
Like what I'm saying is that shit is hard. That shit not easy. Like that shit's hard. It's a lot of shit you have to remember and know, and it's past remembering. You have to know that shit. It's past remembering. So, but like I said from the beginning, any business that you do from the ground up is hard. I don't care if you sell used condoms. That's gonna be real hard. Bottled water, anything that you do as an entrepreneur from the ground up is gonna be hard because guess why? Nobody know who you is. Nobody know your business. Nobody know what you do. They don't know the quality of your shit. They don't know if you consistent. It's a lot of shit they don't know, so that shit hard.
So before we close out, what tips and advice would you like to give out to the females out there? My cup empty too. I ain't fucking with Bel Air no more. Hey, listen, Bel Air. Send a motherfucking check, send a contract, stop playing. And vape companies, I need y'all to stop playing. I smoke a vape every episode, right? I should have a contract by now, right? Don't you think? Realistically, and I got some strong lungs because I should have been in the hospital. I need... Wait, push the straw down. Yeah, so I'm going to reach out to y'all motherfuckers because obviously y'all acting like y'all don't know, but I would rather work with y'all. But send a contract, send a check. Let's get to it. Like, let's stop playing. Like...
So my advice.
Why you laughing?
Because my advice is just like
some real shit, like some shit you wish somebody would have told you.
Some real shit. Like my advice is just like be you, be true to you.
Y'all keep coming out here with that same shit, giving something spicy.
No, like, be you, be true to you. Whatever that you feel that you want to do.
Sorry to cut you off. Like some real shit something that you would tell your younger self like 5 or 10 years ago. Like
somebody would tell that's a different question.
Let's say that. Okay, so what's
something I would tell myself
like 5 or 10 years ago? What's the advice or tips you would have gave yourself 5, 10 years ago?
Be smart with your money. Be smart with your money. Learn anything that you learn that's going to better you financially. Take heed to that. Put it to use, because a lot of stuff that I know now that if I would have knew back when I first was dancing, just blowing money. I'm talking about going to the mall,
make
going
that shit
out
right
of town, going wherever the fuck, spending 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 a day, literally. And when I say it, it's just like, bitch, how the fuck
you had a good night, then
but
the next night be a bad night.
I'm talking about 19, 20, 21. I'm talking about
you done made over $1 million.
If I would have known the shit that I know today, I would be a millionaire. I wouldn't have to work. Y'all wouldn't see me in the club.
You done made over $1 million.
I would have so many different businesses. I would be in trucking. I would be in real estate. I would be in so much shit. And all that shit that I wish I could have been in already, I'm getting into that now. And I'm being blessed with so many different opportunities. And I'm definitely about to... Yeah.
What's something that I tell people to make them feel? I can't think of the actor name, but it's okay. 2 Chainz didn't start rapping until he was in his 30s.
Yeah.
And it's another actor. They didn't start acting until their 40s.
Right.
There's no time limit on this shit. You get what I'm saying?
Let me tell you my statement for that.
No, but you get what I'm saying? Because it's like everybody have a time limit.
I have a saying for that. You not. I tell all my friends. My friends be like, some of my friends they be like, well, I ain't got this shit. I ain't got that yet. And I just be like, baby, you not racing nobody. You on your own timeline.
It's because of the society dream.
You on your own timeline. The problem is that everybody want to compete with the next person who they see on social media, and social media be lies.
Yeah, I don't think
them people be lying.
I don't think it do be a compete thing, but it also be like it's the American dream thing too.
It's a competition. With black people, it's a competition.
No, with everybody, white people
be in Africa.
No, but everybody go through this thing. It's like by this certain age that you're supposed to have X, Y, and Z.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's like that's not true. You know what I'm saying?
It's the same thing. So
it is a competition as well. It makes people the competition. It makes people more depressed when they see other people their age and they have more than them. That's where the competition plays a part.
Right.
Like when I was growing up, I always say by 30, because I was going to school to be a veterinarian. I said I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm gonna be married, have kids by 30 and stuff. This and that. I'm 25, but it's like it's the American dream. By 30, like think about how our parents and our grandparents and them was. This snake trying to eat my ass. Oh, that tickle.
So yeah, I definitely understand.
No, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, definitely don't feel bad, like, and honestly, you might have like a goal for yourself by at this certain age you wanted to have this or accomplish this. So definitely don't feel bad if you didn't do that.
No, don't feel bad. And like I said, everybody's on their own timeline. You don't gotta race nobody to get nowhere because
the turtle won. The turtle won the race.
For one, tomorrow ain't promised. You could die your sleep. You could be perfectly healthy, and if it's your time to go, you gonna go wherever you got to where you got, and that was your timeline. So it's no sense in trying to race nobody else. Worry about you. Focus on you and your family. Do right by people, and you're gonna be good. Just hustle to get what you need, get what you want, reach your goals. Keep your household clean of all the negative energies, negative vibes. I'm a person, I believe in vibrations and the universe. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't get in religion, but y'all keep y'all house clean. Keep y'all house energetically clean. Keep you some sage, some Palo Santo. Keep a cinnamon broomstick at your door. You know, do what you gotta do. Keep that shit out your house, cause they don't do nothing good for you. And just stay focused on your goals and your dreams and your family.
Make that money. Don't let it make you.
Right.
That's it. Any tips for the niggas? For the niggas?
The niggas, I don't know. For the niggas, it's just like, stay in your lane. You know when you trying to holler at somebody that's not in your lane. You ain't gotta be showing. You ain't gotta be trying to show a bitch how much money you make, how much money you got. If you ain't about to spend it, I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
And yeah, take care of your churn.
Facts.
Don't be a snitch.
Facts.
Don't be undercover gay.
Facts.
Cause a lot of y'all niggas is undercover. But nah, alright. It's your girl, No Wherever Key. AKA the motherfucking dragon. Signing off.
That's not funny. Oh my God. My chest hurt because that's not funny with the undercover. That's not funny. Now these niggas do be, oh my God, that's not funny.
It's true.
And it be the ones you... Oh my God, I hate when a bitch be like, but he got kids. So he be the gayest out of them all.
They be having 10 baby mamas and they be having 10 dicks.
Why you think he got 10 baby mamas because he trying to convince himself he's not gay?
Yes.
See, 2 + 2 is 4.
And I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a lot of nigga that everybody know that he was a prime example.
I don't know. What's his name?
I'm leaving it.
We could believe it out.
I'm leaving it at that.
He likes it?
Yes.
I knew it. That's why I don't like you light skinned ass niggas.
No, it be the dark skinned niggas too, baby.
It do be the dark skinned too.
I'm sorry, I got a bunch of ass in my inbox.
It do be the dark skinned too.
Beat it over and sucking dick.
It do be the dark skinned too, but that just prove my point why I don't like you light skinned red ass bitches.
Just don't never think that a nigga don't like niggas. Just if you get any signs that a nigga might like a nigga, it's true. Just believe it.
Be yourself. Don't listen to nobody else. Don't listen to no hate. Don't worry about what niggas like, or you need to do this in order to attract a nigga. A nigga like what a nigga like. Period. You could be a bitch that be designer down, have her own house, own car, own everything, and no kids, like smell good, and he'll go and pick the bitch that's on the street. That's on the bitch halfway a crackhead. Yes, so be yourself. Yes. Like, and honestly, that shouldn't be the type of love that you want in your life, or the type of nigga that you want. If you have to change yourself, the type of nigga you deal with, or the type of people you deal with in your life, you should want people in your life that fuck with you for you. People that would tell you to do good, not people to tell you to do bad. So if you got a homegirl and you mad at your ex, your nigga, something, I'm finna go flatten his tires and you call your homegirl.
She encouraging you?
Exactly.
That ain't your
you shouldn't be with a homegirl that tells you like, come on, I'm gonna come pick you up, let's go flatten his tires. You should be friends with the girl. It used to be a lot of us, but we didn't know better then.
Yeah, you right. I was young.
But now we do know better. You get what I'm saying? Now we do know better.
My cousin would call me for anything. I would go take her.
I was there too, bitch. I got stabbed in the hand.
I'm gonna take her to fuck up anything about her.
But we're talking about now, or even before they even giving them this advice before they even reach that. Now we're trying to give them a heads up. And shit, y'all gonna do what you want to do, because shit, I was that type of person. You could tell me the stove is hot, I'm still gonna touch it. Shit, you get what I'm saying, babe? You get what I'm saying? You gonna do what you want to do. You gotta learn the way you want to learn, but at least take what we telling you and work it into what works for you. So,
and make sure y'all follow me at IAM DAT Red.
I done kind of got her fucked up. I'm so sorry.
Make sure y'all follow me. I
didn't think it was that
bad. I got a lot going on. Y'all follow me.
When I went up against some of that Bella, that bottle was kind of empty. I was like, oh yeah. And what I always say, make sure you suck that nigga dick today.
Period.